Hey guys, a couple of weeks ago, Mindshift Gear reached out and asked if I'd cover the full line of Photocross backpacks and sling bags. And I thought for a second, that name sounds familiar, and that's because I reviewed the Photocross 15 backpack a couple of months ago. You'll find the link here. And so I thought it made a lot of sense to take a look at the whole family of these bags for you and help you make an informed decision. That's what this video is all about. Let's get to it. Okay, so as you can see, there are 4 bags in the Photocross family of bags. You've got 2 backpacks. The Photocross 15 is a backpack. The Photocross 13 is a backpack. The Photocross 13 sling and the Photocross 10 sling. All right, these are all quality bags. Mindshift Gear is the high end, or the sister company of Think Tank Photo. So all of their premium quality materials, weatherproofing, are going to be from the high end as compared to the Think Tank line. And not that the Think Tank line is any slouch, but definitely this is the premium line of bags. So 2 backpacks and 2 sling bags, and the range is from $170 US right down to $114 US. And I took the prices from B&H Photo simply because I found them to be the most consistent with their pricing over the years, and that's where I go to get a default price on any bag. So if I'm going to buy a bag or a piece of equipment and I want to get a default price, because sometimes Amazon prices can be horrendously out of whack, 3 times the price of what something should be. So just keep that in mind. So there's an overview of the range of bags, or the family of bags that we're going to look at. And so let's get right into it. Okay, so now that I've covered some of the basics, the cost, you know what's available to you. I've got the 4 bags here in front of me. The first thing I want to do is try them on so you can see the fit and finish, or the physical size of the bag compared to yours truly. So Photocross 15, this is the backpack. I won't do everything up, but this should give you a good enough idea. So as you can probably tell, I've already set up this bag for my height and weight, and I've adjusted the straps and everything, and that's really important. Don't forget to do that, because that makes a huge difference with any backpack and the amount of gear that you're carrying. So this is what it looks like on a guy that's 6'2". Okay, and I said it in my original view of the Photocross 15, this is without a doubt the most comfortable backpack of all of the bags and backpacks that I have. This thing is just effortless to wear. You've got the sternum strap, you can adjust it. Everything just fits me really well, okay? So if you're looking for a backpack that's going to carry a bit of weight when you're out doing some hiking or whatever, I wouldn't hesitate to go for this one. Okay, that's the 15. So now let's do 13. The 13 was interesting because I have to be honest with you, if I had walked into a B&H or a Henry's camera store, I wouldn't have even looked at the 13. And the reason I wouldn't have looked at it, because my first impression, oh, it's too small, right? But then when you adjust the straps and get everything to fit, I was really surprised. So the surprise was how well it fit, okay? And I think I had to get past, it doesn't look quite as cool maybe as the 15 does, but the 13 is just every bit as comfortable and a lot less weight depending on the amount of gear. So if you want to carry a mirrorless set compared to your DSLR gear kit, this might be the option for you. But super comfortable, straps are all adjustable, really good choice for a lighter kit. Okay, next up is the 13 sling. So the one thing that you want to notice is that I'm not really struggling to get in at any of the straps. And even for a guy like me who, like, if I give you the, I've got the Photoshop muscle situation going on here, and I'm fairly tall, like I'm 6'2" and shrinking. This thing fits really well. So the only issue for me is this whole sort of side access situation with these bags. And so, you know, I've had emails from people when I did the Photocross, oh, well, you just have to loosen the strap. But I found that the Sling is a little easier to do the side opening thing while you're wearing the bag, because you can simply do this, and then it's a lot easier to pull the bag around and open the zipper and get at your gear. So, and I'll compare that for you. So this is the Sling. So I would say, in my humble opinion, this is really usable on a guy my height and weight. You can just pull this around, you can easily get at the zipper and open it up. So let's just try that on the 15. Actually, let's try it on the 13. So if you've got the straps all done up, you know, you've got to really take this one off and bring this one around. And I think this is where I have the issue. It's kind of, you can do it. Okay. This part, no problem. I love this tab. It gives you access, so it's definitely doable. Right? And let's give it a shot on the 15, because it's been a couple of months since I had the 15 on. So if you've got everything on, you definitely got to take the belt strap off. You're going to come in through this way and bring the bag around here like this. And so with the 15, it's a little awkward, okay? Yeah, you can loosen this down and do it. I just find it's a little more awkward trying that on the 15 than it is on the 13 backpack or the 13 Sling. But, you know, we're all different sizes. And then the 10, this is the little guy in the family for sure. And, oh. Okay, so let's do the strap up here. Let's pull this down. I haven't set the belt straps here on the 10 yet. Here, I should do that. Might as well you're giving your money's worth while you're watching my videos for sure. But fairly easy to do. Pull this around. There's the belt strap. That feels pretty good right there. You know, I might bring this up a little bit. But so for full details on the bags, you've got the Photocross 15 backpack that you can go back to and look at, and then I'm going to cover a couple more things here on these bags just to round out your options for which one of these bags is going to work best for you. Okay guys, next up is what I call the PathTech let's be realistic, or let's keep it real test. Okay, so I'm going to show you a couple things on these bags that might help you choose between this one, this one, this one, what have you. So on the 13 backpack, we open up the side of the bag. What you'll notice is that's my 13-inch MacBook. MacBook Pro, by the way. And so if you look like so, you're going to get a DSLR in this bag without a grip. All right. And I want to be really clear, like when I go to the Think Tank website, they're very clear about what fits in their bags. Like, for example, on the 13 Sling, they say, and some 13-inch laptops will fit in this bag. So the difference, in my humble opinion, what you need to know is if carrying a 13-inch laptop is important to you, then the backpack is going to do that better than the Sling bag would do, and I'll show you why. Okay. So with the backpack, it goes in fairly easily. You know, easy peasy, no real issue. Close it up, put your camera in there, and away you go. Now if I pull this out, and now I've got the 13 sling. It's definitely a little more snug fit, but it does go, okay? And I've got my Nikon D200 with a Tokina 11 to 16 millimeter lens, and I've got a Yongnuo YN 568 in here, so it's got a little bit of weight to it now. Okay, so now that I've got the bag loaded with my laptop and my DSLR and my speed light, honestly, to me, this feels heavy. I would prefer to carry this with the backpack than with the sling, okay? But that's just my humble opinion. And there it is when it's loaded up. I think if you walked for any distance with this kit on, you know, you'd probably have like a sore shoulder in this area here. You need the backpack, a little more support, the sternum strap, all that to balance out the weight and make it a little nicer for those long hikes. But it is doable with the sling. So there you go. Okay. Okay, last but not least, what I want to do is let's take this laptop and we'll take the gear. See, that edge catches when I'm going to take the laptop out of the bag here, it's catching on this, yeah. So that's an issue, but not a showstopper. Now we're going to take this very simple kit and we're going to load it into, try and do this without banging anything up here. $13 backpack. I'm going to pull this divider out of there. Tuck this out of the way. And we'll put our speed light in. Yeah, so even with, like, that's a fair amount of weight, right? Like a 13-inch MacBook, it adds a lot of weight in addition to my Nikon DSLR with and the Tokina, it's a 2.8 all the way through, so it's some heavy glass. And then add the speed light to that. But definitely for a long hike, the backpack is the better way to go over the sling. If you just wanted something to throw your camera in only and go for a short walk, then yeah, by all means the sling, even the 10 you could do that with if you really wanted to. But if you're going to carry the gear for any distance, I would say the backpack is the way to go. So what is it about the Photocross line what are the key points that you need to know? Well, first of all, you've got the side access, so you can open the bag from the side. If that's the way you want to operate, then this bag is a great choice. The three key things, I think, are the belt adjustment. Okay, so you've got adjustment here. You've got the sternum strap, which slides up and down. That's huge for helping to balance out the weight for sure. You know, your shoulder straps, you've got adjustment there. Just grab the loops and pull them down, or grab the straps and pull them down. And you also have the two straps on the top to pull the load in tight. So you've got adjustment here, you've got adjustment here, your shoulder straps are adjustable, and so are your belt straps. Now, the other thing to take into consideration is that Mindshift Gear is the high-end line of Think Tank Photo. So all of the heavier duty materials are going to be used on these bags. You can mount the tripod here. You've got the side opening. You've got reinforcement on the bottom. It's waterproof. Little reinforcement points here. You've got the breathable material that's riding against your back. It's nice and soft. It's super comfortable. Even this thing now on me right now, it's like, wow. I mean, super comfortable, no issues that way. All of these bags come with the rain covers. The other thing, you got a nice grab handle for grab and go. You got one on this side if you're shoving this into the overhead bin. So really lots of options here. What I did just recently on a trip to LA was I took the 10 with me because, you know, I'm checking one bag. I was taking a laptop roller bag with me, but then I wanted something else I could just throw my camera into, and so I tried the 10 for that, and it was perfect. I didn't even need to use the belt straps. So all in all, what I'm trying to tell you is any of these bags are going to be a great choice for you. It really just depends on, you know, how much gear you're going to carry. Maybe if you're doing DSLR with a couple of lenses and a laptop, you definitely want the 15. Okay? DSLR with one lens and a speed light, the 13 is going to do the job. To opt for the Sling, you'd want to be carrying less weight than the backpack. Like, no two ways about it, right? Like, I can just feel this here is doing the job. The Sling, I would be unhappy with it after a hike for an hour and a half. And then the 10, you know, like I said, I just want to throw my camera into it. And most of the time these days, if I'm doing vacation or business travel or something like that, I'm traveling with a Sony a6000, Panasonic G85, or Nikon D3300. So those cameras are a lot lighter. So again, take a look at, you know, maybe the thing for you to do is just lay out your gear on the table, put it into one of these bags at the camera store and try it. Don't hesitate to do that, because, you know, if you don't, you're going to get it home, try it out, and then you may be disappointed. So, you know, hopefully this little run through has given you something to think about. Camera bags are expensive, and you want to make the best choice that's going to fit your style of photography, the way that you want to shoot, and it's going to accommodate all the gear and the options that, you know, are important to you. So what can I say? I hope I've given you a good sense of what these 4 bags are all about. 2 backpacks, 2 slings, reasonable price range for sure, top quality materials. I mean, Mindshift is a premium quality line of bags. So from my personal point of view, go out and buy any of these bags with confidence. Just try them out. Make sure that you pick the one that's best for you, and you won't have any regrets. Okay guys, that's it for this one. I hope this video helps you make an informed decision as to which one of these 4 bags is the best one for you. If you have more questions, don't hesitate to connect in, shoot me an email. I'll be happy to help out. And whatever you do, please hit the subscribe button, and that helps a lot, and we'll see you next time. Take care.